Hey guys, welcome back into another episode here on our single player world. My name is The Wolf, and thank you so much to each and every single one of you. And we're just letting the map load itself up. You may hear a cat meowing behind us. They always do it when I actually record or talk to someone. So literally, as you might notice here, we're actually on the newly formed platform. Here, what we've done, there's still a lot of lag going on here on the world for some reason. I really do not know why. I might have to take off a map side of stuff for now, but we have actually got a bed here instead of having to run all the way down there to get the bed to sleep. So just the first quick thing is that thank you so much to everybody who's actually supported us so far on the channel. I hope that you're actually enjoying the season. We have actually got a few things actually going on for next year, but hopefully we can get the season literally moving a bit more quicker. We are actually looking at getting literally like some new other episodes actually coming on. I had to go and get a new shovel and a new just in case I do something wrong while building this little building here. So we've actually got new seasons coming up, which is going to consist of literally trying to do a how-to guide into building, so do look out for that. I've got quite a busy recording schedule going on, especially over this next few weeks. So we are working really hard to get this, especially this season, actually moved on to really try and get this actually leveled out as much as possible. Now we've actually done a path around these two little areas here, which is perfectly fine. So we're needing to come in from here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 there. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is it the fifth block? Have I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah. So we have actually got a few new things going on. Literally over this next few months. Like I said, on that we're actually doing a how-to guide. Just to try and cover some redstone, and literally so that you can try and learn maybe a bit of redstone kind of stuff, and also some other how-to type guides as well, especially with building, and also if you wanted to do that, something like that with a redstone sorting system, what we've got on there as well. So that might actually be quite good for you to maybe to watch. So we are working as hard as we can to try and bring you the best possible content. As always, what we do here on the channel. We may not be the best in redstone. We're not saying that we are the best in redstone, but we are going to try our best to try and give you that feel of that. Now, this platform is actually done with dirt, so right underneath here is actually water. So we do need to be kind of mindful of that, we could say. So we do need to make sure that we've got that there at least sorted as best as possible. So we're actually going to bring this up by 4, I think. Yeah, by 4. just to try and bring this up and around as much as possible. So we are going to try and bring that in like this. So we do need to actually start blending this in as much as possible now. Some of these areas are going to be a lot thinner. Some of these areas are going to be quite wide. So at the back here, we're actually going to be using the deep slate and the, what is it again? The diorite on the back here. So we can try and blend it in with that there as much as possible. I can't guarantee that. We did actually go into the nether as well. So I will be popping the little time lapse of that on actually very soon, to be honest with you. And also we've also got the time lapse as well from getting this part of the farm area sorted. So we will be jumping into them just to let you see what we've been up to with that. So for ourselves, especially with the channel as it's going right now, it is going really good. I'm very proud to have some amazing support from people, and also with our new subscribers as well coming in literally into the channel. We are really happy that we are slowly growing as a channel. Like I said, in that we might not be the best at redstone or things like that, but we can only really just tap into what we know as a channel, and that's only what we can really do for that reason. Now I do need to try and get some more cobblestone actually. I have got a load of blocks over in the big build there as well, so we might have to go over and get that at least started as much as possible. So it's like I said, you might actually hear a cat meowing. Always does it. Literally every time that I actually record, and things like that. So it's actually quite fun to like say at least. A lot of people I've actually spoken to on Discord, which I will be placing the Discord channel, by the way, the link over to the one what I'm actually part of, so you can actually see that there. We have got the SMP server for the server what we're actually setting up for our Twitch community. That is actually coming along really well right now, and we've also then got our website getting built as well with merch. Hopefully that will be launching in January of 23. Yeah, so we've got the website coming slowly, so hopefully we can actually try and get that done and actually live hopefully by the January of 23. Yeah, so hopefully we should be able to get the website up and running actually pretty quickly, and like I said, hopefully to be live by January next year. So it's been a slow process to like say at least, but we are really enjoying this process to provide things over to our community. Now we do need to grab some of that. Get a mind you, we don't need much more of a dynamite. Yeah, I've got all sorts in here. Literally, I have all sorts. Especially in this area down here. This is all my backup storage. What I have for the world. I do need to process that into the storage. I still haven't really got that 100% sorted out, but it is looking good though. It is looking good though. I'm not going to be doing much more onto that building at this moment of time. Once we actually start bringing in more of the buildings down here, getting all this knocked down, just to try and level it out a little bit more. Because all this here, literally this platform, this is actually all part of the render distance from the main spawn point. So all this here will still grow, even if I'm like a couple of 100 blocks or a couple of 1,000 blocks away from the area. So we are slowly building up what we are really wanting to try and do actually for this world. So let's just bring this up like this. I need to bring that side there up as well. This is going to be quite a tall style build. This is probably going to ruin me a bit, but I don't mind. So yeah, we've only really tried getting this up to like a certain point so we can actually do the roof over and bring it down, so it kind of like levels off with this section here, but I'm not too sure really on how to get that to work. I might have to maybe bring in like some other bits as well. Got to turn my phone on silent. Literally, yeah, we've got a lot going on. We've got a lot going on in this world. But it has been really fun actually doing this season. Especially with our mega starter base and then doing all these smaller builds as well. We don't really do smaller builds as a content creator. We try not to, as you might have gathered from that to this. But we are actually really enjoying the entire process of actually doing content, and we are really actually quite enjoying this world right now. But we do need to make sure that we can at least get on top of here to do the roof and then finish off what we can then with that. So this here is just like a basic little farmhouse type thing. It's not going to be 100% perfect. Like a lot of the builds what I try and tend to do, they're not perfect builds. They don't have to be perfect. They just have to be what you believe is going to be best for your world, and really that is only what you can actually do. With this kind of work is just build to what you believe is going to be best for what you are trying to achieve, like overall. So So this is what we are actually doing here. We're trying to bring this into the style what we're wanting for this. Now we do need to try and get properly into the nether. So we do need to try and get that done. I do like that little bit being there, because that does make things so much more easier. So what we are doing is here, just because of this being over the water, it does make it a lot easier if I do actually fall. But the only problem is with that, we do have drowns. So we do have drowns on actually underneath this platform. But that's just how it is actually for this location. It's not the world's best location. It's not a rare one or not like that. It's just a location which I believe is actually best for us to try and use. I'm still trying to figure out why we're having issues with lag on the single player. I think it is mostly due to the fact that we have got our map mod on, so you can actually see what's actually going on actually with the build when we do build them. So we are trying to do what we can to really bring this content to you. So while I'm actually finishing this off, I am actually just going to chuck on the little time lapse to show you first of all this little area here, and then if we then got a moment, we would then be able to then show you the nether work as well, because I think that is quite important. Now the only problem is I don't have silk touch just yet, so that is just one of those things. So literally this is going to be sitting up quite high in general. But yeah, so while you are watching that time lapse, I am going to get this finished. So we are just going to do a quick jump over to that, then jump back over to this build here. So we will see you all very soon.
Love the chase and the hunt, and I set the pace when I'm running. I always take what I want and I always give it 100. Don't need a bank, no I'm funded. Play the game like it's nothing. I'm always thankful for something. Don't take for granted, stay humble. Now wake up! It's time to look at the enemy. Look in the mirror if he is no friend to me. It's not working out, maybe it's the chemistry. It's time to break up so I can make a better me. Better believe in your mind, cause it's everything. You can mold, shape, find almost anything. All it takes is some time and some clarity to find your identity. It's mind over everything.
Hey guys, yeah, so we have got this now built. It doesn't look 100%, but at this moment in time that's okay, because we're still trying to build up all this area here, but we do need to get this sandstone down, just to really open up this entire spot here, and when that's all opened up, that will look so much more better, especially to come looking from over there to here. So hopefully we should be able to get that actually leveled. And what the hell is happening right here with my lag? I do not know, because that is so annoying. So yeah, but yeah, literally this is what we kind of like got going on. But what we are doing in here, with this is going to be our bread and wheat storage. So we are going to have like chests coming along in this area. Then eventually we are going to start bringing this out a little bit more and start venturing out over to like in these new areas here and things like that. So we have got actually quite a lot of little stuff going on. So we do need to try and tackle this here as well. So we do need to tackle that. We have got a room portal there to go and check out. We've actually got another one there as well to go and check out. So we have actually got a lot of good stuff actually happening around here, and I physically cannot believe that we've managed to get that. For some reason, yeah, for some reason that was just like showing up as a black area there. For some reason it just didn't want to come in properly. But that is like some cave systems over there as well. But yeah, we do need to try and dig down all this stuff here and what's actually going on. So hopefully if we can get this done, like I said, like we have got Jones in the area, so hopefully we can get that partly sorted soon. But we are, I'm just glad that we've got so much sand, because like the amount of glass what we will be needing for this is quite astonishing amount. So we can actually get rid of the sand quite easily. We just need somewhere to properly store it. I might actually designate one part of a storage system actually in the big build for this to go into, but I do need to try and get that actually kind of finished. So if we can get that finished, then perfect. So then we don't have to worry about trying to find a way to get that done. But this lag is definitely not helping with trying to get this done. But yeah, so we do need to dig all that down there. We need to get this dug out here. Why am I having so much issue with lag? Is unbelievable. Really is so unbelievable. It's every time that I try and do recording, I'm always having issues with it. So I might have to possibly take off some of these little mods what I've actually got on actually on VM gameplay, like the map and that. Now, and you will notice like the little microphone down at the bottom left. You probably, if you actually follow the Hermitcraft server and like also others people as well, they will have those little microphones down at the bottom. That is just a chat wise what you can actually get for Minecraft. And literally we're just like testing that out for like another server which we're actually on, and especially for when we start going into our other recordings as well, what we're going to be releasing that other series in January as well. So literally at the time of this actually going to get uploaded and going live here on the channel, it is going to be about 5 weeks time when our first episode for that new season is actually going to come out, because it is a coalition or a collab with another person here on YouTube. So when all that is going to go live, and we will actually link their YouTube channel into that video as well. So we've kind of done a small building, we've done some time lapses, we've explained what's actually going on, but we definitely got coming up, at the time of the upload on this, literally in about, I think it's around about 7 days or something like that, so literally about a week. I need to double check on that. But we have actually got our How To Guide season coming up. That will be covering a number of things from like redstone, buildings, farms and stuff like that. So that is going to be coming here on the channel yet again, but even better. And that is going to be split up in like a few little seasons of in between about 12 and 15 episodes per season, just to try and work in with what we're actually doing here on the channel. So also just to let you know as well that the channel will be uploading anything in excess about 3 videos a week, going up to 4 videos a week, starting from January, for like a few months, and then that will then drop back down like to about 3 episodes a week after that, because we're still going to be playing here on the single world plus doing other things as well. So do watch out for our increasement on our content here on YouTube. Yet again, thank you so much on that to all of you. I know this has been a bit of a weird episode as always with ourselves. So yet again, if you've not already done so, please do subscribe, turn on the notification bell, and do give us a like as well, so that you can keep up with all of our content here on YouTube. Yet again, my name is Wolf, and please do have a beautiful morning, afternoon or evening, or whatever time it is where you are around the world. Till next time, I will see you all later. Bye.